One of the estate's expenses that will come after someone's passing will potentially be their medical debt. And this is a very interesting and unique topic because now you're paying for medical services that might have happened while potentially saving their life or for care that was done before they had passed. Much like in other videos, there is a few things that need to be worked out and understood. First off, nothing that I'm going to say in this video should be taken as anything more than educational and informational. If you have any questions about anything I am saying in this, feel free to speak with a state attorney or a CPA, tax attorney, or whomever to review these details. Medical debt is the responsibility of the estate. It is not the responsibility of the individual. If you are a married person, and it's say your significant other that passed, then and you signed off on those procedures to be done or for the care, then yes, you will be paying for those components. If they were an individual and not associated with anything directly to you, and you are only now acting as the executor, you are not responsible for their debt. I am saying this because I've now worked with different medical companies, and I've spoken with them as being the executor of an estate and said, look, the person has passed. What do you want me doing about their medical bills? A lot of them will forgive the medical debt. I'm going to repeat that. Many medical firms, upon passing, will forgive the medical debt. You just need to talk with them about that. Additionally, depending on the coverage the person has, that medical debt might be taken care of by policies that were around when they were alive. For example, if a person had Medicare or Medicaid, they might have had a policy similar to, say, my mother had, which is a Medicare Part E or F plan. It is a supplemental additional policy that she paid for that covered any expenses that Medicare recognized that they would have paid, but it's the additional things like the deductible and things like that. You just send those medical companies or medical institutions back to that policy to get paid because while the person was alive, there was funds to pay for that. Additionally, it's one of those things that you're going to need to decide whether you pay them or not. Like a lot of times you will have it where because of the medical debt that a person might have, it might have it where if you decide to go pay it, you will be filing for bankruptcy. You need to understand the legal ramifications about you not paying them. So again, I can provide you some basic or 101 information related to this, but if you have any questions, go speak with someone just to review on it. The additional thing is that besides, say, the Medicare Part E or Part F plan, a person might have life insurance, and there might be policies associated to them or an annuity associated to them that are associated to medical care and components, such as what I've mentioned in other videos of funeral costs being handled by, say, a pre-need or a funeral trust. There could be a long-term care rider on a life insurance policy that will cover certain medical responsibilities or medical policies associated to that. So you need to make sure that you know about that as being the executor of the estate and working through those components. In the end, the main thing to look through and handle associated to medical debt is, am I responsible for handling this, or is the estate responsible? And again, we'll go over this in other videos, but there's a concept of the wealthy of buy, borrow, and die. A lot of the things related to these things are because the fact of upon passing, things are go to the estate, not to the beneficiaries. So if things are handled appropriately, the estate is responsible and not the beneficiaries, nor the executor. The executor is just responsible for making sure that everything is paid out to the best of its ability. Now, with all that said, medical companies, as well as credit card companies, might have it once you as the executor file probate. They might now put a judgment or a document onto the probate saying, hey, look, we're an interested party in this probate process. And I didn't mention that in the credit card video, but it's the same thing. If that's the case, then they're doing their due diligence in order to try to satisfy the debt. When that happens, the estate is responsible for paying the debt, not you as the executor personally, but as the executor of the estate. And whatever funds are from the estate, that is what would need to be paid to it. If the estate is insolvent, has no funds, you will need to show that in order to have it where the debt is potentially eliminated. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to leave comments below in this video. Like and subscribe and share this information with anybody that you think can benefit from this video. And I'll see you in the next one.